Good morning and welcome back to another video. It's actually a beautiful sky, sunny day today after this week's storms and rain. And yeah, I mean, yesterday our part of Kent was practically flooded, all of it I think. Not quite, but there was a lot of rain and a lot of flooding. But today it's absolutely beautiful. So we're at the allotment. Got quite a few jobs that we need to get done. We were going to be planting some garlic, but we've actually forgotten to bring it with us, so we haven't got that. But we're going to dig up some potatoes because I need some for dinner. Got some other things that need harvesting, like there's these turnips here, so I'm going to get them. Got a few carrots, some cabbages, some peppers. So I'm going to harvest that, and then what we're going to try and do, we have got a lot of weeds that need sorting out, but the way we want to do it is try and do it as no dig as possible. So we need to get some cardboard to cover the beds rather than digging them out, and what that does is just sort of suppresses the weeds really, and it saves you having to dig it, and it's better for the soil. So I'm going to try and get lots of cardboard next week from work so that we can just cover all the beds. But we are going to do, so this one here, I know it looks like one big bed, but there are actually paths in between. So we're going to pull the weeds out of them, cover it with some weed membrane, and then when we get some wood chip, the wood chip will go on top. So that's another job we're going to do today. I'm going to try and clear out the greenhouse as well. We have still got some peppers growing in there, so they'll be left, but we will pull out, there's some seeds that we started that we didn't get down for ages, so they all died. Mum has cleared the polytunnel more or less, and let me show you. So she's retied these to the poles, because what happens is when it's windy this moves and then falls down. So she's cleared all of that. All of these pots have all been cleared. This bed's all been cleared apart from this. I probably will take these out. These have actually been in since like end of last year, so I'm not sure how good they are. But what we want to try and do is try to actually use this bed through the winter in here. We did try last year. That spring onions was the only thing that survived. I did fill it with beetroot as a test to see if we could grow it through the winter. And it wasn't the weather that stopped it, it was something, probably mice eating the seeds. So whatever we grow in here, we need to try and cover. So we might try and grow some carrots, some more spring onions, maybe some beetroot. We'll give it a go. You know, it's worth a try, isn't it? We'd like to just give it a go. So yeah, so we want to use that bed. So Mum's already made a start on digging up some potatoes. All of this is actually just weeds now on top, but underneath it there are some potatoes. Lots of potatoes. We've got loads. Some of these red ones again. Oh, they've all got little holes in them, Mum. No. Yeah, some of these aren't going to be no good.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Something's chewed into them.
Oh, yeah. Oh well, that's your job.
That's annoying, because we were storing them in the ground.
That was the risk we took, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll still get enough. So although we forgot to bring the garlic, we have already sown some, which is this one. And we've put it into this bed here. So I think it's just half, and we will have a couple of other garlic breads. That's what we have, garlic bread, garlic beds throughout the plot as well. So this is what the greenhouse is looking like. I mean, I'm amazed we've still got stuff in here, to be honest. So we've got lots of peppers that we were leaving to ripen, which are now ripening, so we'll pick them. And some weeds growing up there. But this is a bit, so all of this needs clearing out. So all of this will get tipped into, we've got a rather big bed on the other plot, rather deep. So all of that will get tipped into there, and then we'll use new compost. I've got some more garlic here that are just drying. Or they're ready, so I'll just take a couple every time I come here. so I'll take a couple of them home. But yeah, I'm just going to clear all of this. I'm going to tip it all into, I don't know actually, because the bed I want to tip them into is on the other plot. So what I might do is put all the trays in a wheelbarrow, wheel it down and then empty it in. That's the plan. Apart from I've got to find a wheelbarrow. We have two, oh, there it is. So we have two wheelbarrows, normally one on this plot and one on the other. So, yeah, we'll use this one. So I've got these, I say new gloves. I've actually had them for quite a while, but they're so pretty. I didn't want to use them, but I can't find my other ones. So I'm going to have to use them. I don't want to get them dirty because they're so pretty. And the thing is they've been hanging up in the greenhouse. I'm a bit worried there might be spiders in there. Well, let's give it a go. So this is the big deep bed that I was telling you about, and so all the soil was just dropped down, so that's why we're just chucking the stuff back in here to fill it back up, and then we'll put some nice compost over the top next year when we're ready to plant in it. But I've spoke about it before in other videos. It's got like sticks and twigs and leaves and grass cuttings and stuff all at the bottom, and then old spent compost from last year, and then we topped it up with some manure and some shop bought peat-free compost as well that we put on the top. So these is the bed, or the beds before. As I say, I'm going to clear in between the beds and clear the paths and make it look like there's actually individual beds there.
Hey, won't you come along with me? I hear your neighbors, dogs is barking. Soon the country all around me come to look the same. There's a place from where they came.
So we've done two, because that's all we've got enough wood chip for, and then we will neaten up the edges when we've got a bit more. We just wanted to make sure that it got down and stays down, and then we'll do these other two when we get some more wood chip. How did your new path feel? Feel good? Yeah. Oh, a good squishy. Jobbed.
Yeah, it's very squishy.
So we've just finished harvesting some of our things. So we've got some peppers, some carrots, some turnips, some cabbages and potatoes to take home today. Oh, and one leek. So that's the end of today's video and the end of our jobs for today. We're going to head home now, get some lunch and plan what I'm going to do with all that produce. I'm probably going to do nice, my go-to thing is to do roasted veg, so that's probably what I will do with it. Hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you on the next one.